Hi, welcome to DramaMeans. We're doing another special episode. Today we're going to kind of do a campaign. I'll give you a little bit background on how this campaign started. I was online and I was talking to Abby from AbbyLovesLove_IG. And we're talking about Balloon Landing, which is a Taiwanese movie. And they promote it as, BL, and then finally they announced that it's Bromance. And I kind of asked Abby, I was like, do you think it's only considered Bromance because one of them maybe dies before it becomes a BL? And it got me thinking, I was like, well, that's kind of Bromance, right? When it's like they hadn't gotten to that stage where they're really romantic yet, they're like in that some phase, so I was thinking, I was like, why don't we rebrand the word bromance? And instead of taking the first three letters of brother and then adding it to romance, let's start it with budding romance. And I think we should rebrand the term bromance, and instead of Bromance, we should change it to budding romance.
I object, Your Honor. I object to all of this because I think where you're coming from is this range of BLs where the two leads have the ability to fall for each other, right? So you have the budding romance. I see what you're saying with that. And then you have all the way full BL, like the drama of BL, the love, the real romance. But here's one small problem. Bromance already has a meaning. Bromance is a relationship, a non-sexual platonic relationship between two men. They can be heterosexual, they can be homosexual, they can be whatever sexual they want to be, but it is not a romantic relationship. It is a bromance, not necessarily brothermance, but we're bros, we're buds, we're hanging out, we're cool, and we have a love for each other that is not trending on the romantic. What you're talking about is we need a new term, and I'd like to bring that term to you now. It is called Budmance. Now, this gives you everything you want. Budding romance, buddymance, #Budmance. Problem solved. We get to keep our bromances. We get our lethal weapon. Like Danny Glover and Mel Gibson were never going to hook up. But that was a bromance. So we get our bromance, we get our BL. It is a long spectrum with Budmance right in the middle.
I'm just saying, this is why I want to take the bromance and rebrand it. Because now there's been this kind of stigma towards the term bromance. And everyone kind of looks down on it, and they claim that it's queer baiting and things like that. And I'm like, we should really just take that word and be like, budding romance. It hasn't gotten to the point where it's sexual before it's actual relationship, romantic partner. It is in that that ambiguous moment where you're kind of unsure, you're a little confused, you don't know if you guys are going further, you don't know if you're just friends. It's kind of that I may, and so we should take that back, give it a new branding, make it positive. It's a budding romance. Whatever happens behind closed doors, we're gonna assume it's their business. It's none of ours. We don't need to see the hanky-panky that goes behind the door.
No, but the thing is you're taking bromance, you're giving it a new meaning, and I'm not saying you, I'm saying the world at large is taking bromance, which is something that is non-sexual, that is something that is mutual respect, is friendship. Then you're taking it, placing it in the BL world, and then saying, oh, it's queer baiting. Bromance isn't queer baiting because the characters who are bromancing have no interest in each other as far as a relationship goes. That is the term. If someone has taken the term and jumbled it all up, that's their frickin' problem. What you need is a new term. You need new terms because, okay, let's say we give you what you want. We give you bromance as budding romance. Well, what do we call bromances then? What do we call movies where two guys form a platonic bond that have no interest in each other?
Friends. It's called Friends.
Yes, but Friends isn't a genre. Okay, this is a friend genre. Like, bromance is a genre. We know what we're getting when we go to a movie theater. It's like, oh, hey, this is a bromance movie. We kind of know what we're getting. We're getting a story about two men who, in their macho-ness, come together to be buddies. You know? They like shovel dirt and be gritty together. We know we're going to get there. But now, I have no idea what I'm going to get. Oh, it's a story about friends.
Rolling around in the dirt and being gritty together is definitely BL.
Okay, fair enough. I may have gone too far with that one. I'm just saying, bromance to me is so cut and dry, and people have taken it and placed ambiguity upon it, rather than rolling with the times and defining the ambiguous term. Let's look at the term for what it was supposed to be in the beginning, categorize it as such, and then we have a brand new term for what you have. And it's called Budmance. #Budmance. Make sure you're checking that out online.
Anyway, let's try to do a vote. We will let you decide. And would you prefer bromance as budding romance or budmance as budding romance? And yeah, let's get this out there and, you know, start a new world.
Yeah, so reply in the comments, either #Budmance or #Bromance. You know which one is the right one in your heart. And also make sure you're checking out our full-length podcasts on YouTube, Spotify, wherever podcasts are found. And we're going to be doing many more of these dumb little shorts as well.
So yes, keep us, definitely subscribe so you can see our new content.